Okay, Spider-Man fans, we have some troubling news. It's a rumor that is out. I don't think it would surprise many of you. Some of you won't care. Some of you will be totally turned off by this. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. This movie might be in trouble right out of the gate. Cosmic Book News reports Spider-Man 4 villain will be non-binary, trans, and uses pronouns, says Matt McGloin. He says more rumors surround Spidey 4, where apparently the villain goes by pronouns and identifies as non-binary and even trans. The rumors follow the recent ones about the plot and possible additional characters. He says before we dive in, just about every rumor about the movie has sounded like hot garbage, so let's just hope most of them are made up. So what does the rumor say? The latest rumor is that the villain Chameleon, or at least some sort of take on Chameleon, as the character just appeared in Kraven, which they just watched and is a terrible movie. I tried to watch it and I could not get through it. So with Chameleon appearing in Kraven, according to Jeff Snyder and the Hot Mic podcast, the Spider-Man 4 villain won't be called specifically Chameleon, but will go by another name. Snyder also describes the character using pronouns. He says they won't necessarily be called Chameleon because the character recently appeared in Kraven the Hunter, even though that movie barely scratched the surface of the character's potential. So they're saying, Nick, that this character is going to be somewhat similar to Mystique, similar to Morph, a shapeshifter, if you will. And even though they are, in their original form, a male, they will be a multi-pronoun using trans, all of the things. Now, if that is true, what does that say about this movie? Is this movie going to be, can a Spider-Man movie be dead on arrival? I don't know. What do you think here? What's your take?
Well, with the current state of the culture war and politics these days, you want to destroy the Spider-Man franchise? Do this.
There you go.
Do this, Sony. Go down this road and see what happens to your movie. Because the last one of No Way Home did killer at the box office.
Destroyed it.
I mean,
such a great movie.
It did so well for them. And the fact that it's been as long as it's been since we've had Spider-Man on screen, I think is terrible. They should have came out with Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire, had that in the works, and had a third one with Andrew Garfield. Because I was not a fan of the Andrew Garfield movies personally, but after seeing him in No Way Home, I was on board to see him again on screen. As
He's
Spider-Man.
A great Peter Parker.
So, you know, if they would have got those two movies in the work and a fourth Spider-Man with what's his name?
Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire.
Tom Holland.
Okay.
And had that and basically had 3 Spider-Man movies in the works. Like, I can see a studio being like, that's too much. But the thing is, after No Way Home, and then getting those Spider-Mans back and kind of having them all in some sort of way kind of also tie together at the same time, I think they could have done a really good job with having 3 different Spider-Man films come out, one with each of them in their own universe where they're fighting somebody that's basically going between the multiverse. And I'm over the whole multiverse thing.
Me too.
But I did like it in Deadpool, Wolverine.
But you would make an exception for this.
I would make an exception.
I agree.
Personally. But yeah, if they start doing all this woke, non-binary crap, trans characters and all this movie's done for, completely done for. So again, this is just a rumor. Hopefully it's not true. Maybe they were looking at going in this direction and leak the information, because studios will do that. They'll link information intentionally, just to gauge the general audience's reaction to that news. So maybe that this news coming out is maybe just a possibility of the direction they're thinking about going, and they're just trying to gauge where people are at. And maybe they'll see this video and be like, okay, that's not a good idea. Let's not do any of that and have any of this political, modern day progressive agenda crap in this movie. And let's just go make a good Spider-Man movie.
Well, Jeff Snyder's been correct about a lot of things.
Yeah.
So that's a legitimate point that you're saying maybe they just leaked this out to see what the reaction would be. Now, you would think that they would know at this point what the reaction for the majority of an audience would be. But Jeff Snyder has been right about many, many leaks. Like, he is a legitimate leaker. Like, if you want to know things that are probably coming down the pipe, Jeff Snyder is right many, many times about what he's being told and what he hears through the grapevine. Now, as far as this movie goes, it would kill it. Like, if this is going to be a major thing, if this is going to be a major focus of the movie. Now, if it's going to be, Chameleon changes forms to a girl and says something about she's a girl because he is looking as a girl in that moment, then this is something that's being embellished. This is something that this would be rage bait. This would be rage bait, clickbait. If it's something like that. It's similar to the thing that everybody was freaking out, Nick, with X-Men 97 with Morph and Wolverine in the shower. Everybody was making such a big deal about that. You and I watched it. We were like, that was nothing. It was nothing compared to what everybody was saying online, trying to get this big, huge, hey, we're making a video about it. Everybody click on it. And like, we're out the gate first with this. It was wrong. Like, it was nothing. It was literally nothing. So to me, let's stay away from that kind of thing where we're sensationalizing these things. But if it's a main plot point, if it's a main focus, I should say, of the movie, then shame on them. The movie should bomb, and that's all I got to say about it. Nick, what are your final thoughts? Spider-Man 4 villain, non-binary, trans, and uses pronouns.
Well, we've seen characters like Morph and Mystique in previous adaptations, and they never addressed the non-binary trans thing.
Right.
Of course, both of them have morphed into different sexes and all that sort of stuff, and different people. That doesn't make them trans. Just keep all that crap out of it. Yep. You can have somebody coming in and doing all that and just leave all that progressive modern day political agenda crap out.
Stop trying to appeal to every demographic.
Yeah.
Just make a good, solid show.
Especially with a very, very small minority demographic is that community.
Yeah. All right, guys, let us know in the comments what you think about this rumor. Do you think it's true? Do you hope it's true? Let us know. As always, we are UR Echo Base Network. Coach and Nick, see you guys on the next one.
Bye, guys.